An all-star game where the players, we had to call a timeout after 2 minutes because they were hyperventilating. You know, the nervous energy, the buildup, they're trying to prove to the fans and the coaches that selected them that they're worthy of this honor.
Two veteran officials are working the game, Darryl Garrettson and Jake O'Donnell. O'Donnell, by the way, worked the previous all-star game here at Chicago Stadium back in 1973. Bill Oakes is the alternate. Underway. He got free and missed the shot, and here's a 4-on-3 for the Western Stars. English didn't have control, and Jordan makes the block. To Wilkins, open court.
Moses Keem started in this game of basketball, worked with him down in Houston, almost adopted him as a son.
Michael Jordan from outside. He is playing like a terror so far in this game.
Well, we see that presence of the physical game from the West.
4-on-2.
Right now, Mike Patel has to be a little upset with...
Nearly a steal by Magic. And Michael Jordan with 4. Was real cool, and a lot of people thought that maybe he was cocky, and the feeling was he was frozen out in the game. And that story really hasn't gone away, although Isaiah Thomas, who is supposed to be part of that, denies it, and Jordan says, I never said it myself.
Yeah, and you remember the stories that how Magic and Larry Bird...
Jordan on Magic and Bird helping. Off Malone's hands. No-look pass from Magic to Olajuwon, and Magic is just that so far in this game. No one else has been in more than 13.
There were 6 players yesterday in the Legends game that are younger than Akeem. Than Abdul-Jabbar. Coming out of college, you know, it wasn't very good scouting, I think, on a lot of people to analyze analyze Brad Daugherty in that fashion, because when you look at the NBA right now, you think of Olajuwon, Ewing, and Brad Daugherty as the 3 centers in the league.
That was Moses Malone with cheeks. Daugherty, Jordan.
First of all, are having a tough time keeping up with the tempo of this game. Now look at the passing. Oh, Brad Daugherty right there shows you why he's the #1 center passing-wise in the NBA.
Jordan setting a screen from Larry Bird. Against Lever. Wow.
Now here's that penetration, the movement of Michael Jordan. I don't know.
All game, he's got 8. The East leads by 2, 44-42. 5:40 remaining. Michael Jordan knows the rims here, doesn't he?
To contest Michael Jordan in the low post.
And a steal by Jordan. He spun it away from the mailman. Oh, by Riley.
Now this is something Doug Collins coaches the Chicago Bulls players to do, to try and come from the rear to block the shots of the bigger players.
He leads the NBA in steals. Is there anything he can't do? Quiet first half for him. Jordan. 20 points for Jordan. It was Magic Johnson who got a hand on the ball, coming the other way. And the basket counts and a foul. Magic Johnson only his 4th point of the ball game.
Even look back over his shoulder before he shoots the basketball.
Lead is 6. Lever defending Jordan. What can you do? 22 for Michael Jordan now. Gets it into Alex English. I'm impressed with Karl Malone.
That's being a rookie playing in this ball game.
Michael Jordan. Magic to Karl Malone. Look out there now. Lever is all over Michael Jordan, picked up by Karl Malone on a switch, and Jordan gets the basket.
He just picks his way through this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's the 5th red shirt. Somehow he sneaks through there and is able to knock it in. Good roll with the rim.
Like a minefield in there.
Allowed Jordan to go to the basket. This time, that ball's in Bird's hand. He looks for Jordan going back door for the layup.
Looks like Larry Bird and Magic are both taking over the mantle of Julius Erving. Jordan, showtime. Oh! 10-point lead for the East, 120 to 110. Jordan follows up Isaiah. 1:53 on the clock. Michael Jordan gets the basket. He's got 34 points. McGuire gets the rebound, and they can cut it to 7. But a loose ball, and Jordan winds up with it. Ewing. And that made Magic with 14 assists today. But Michael Jordan is the man of the hour. And they want Kareem to go back in and get the All-Star record. He needs 2 points. Karl Malone goes out.
It's got to make Kareem feel good. You know, the fans know he needs 2 points, and to see that type of support. He did injure his hand 1 year in Milwaukee, so Pat Riley wants to make sure this is it, and I would expect Ewing to let him get it.
All right.
Isn't that great?
Smile on the face of Pat Riley, and Kareem sets the All-Star scoring mark. Jordan, and plays and thundering plays like this from beginning to end, Billy.
Oh, what a way to end this ball game. It's been so much fun for us just sitting here watching these guys do these great creative things on the court.
40 points for Michael Jordan. Here it is again.
Don't have to say a word about this. Just look at this. The ball.
Wilt Chamberlain had it 42. Michael Jordan will be satisfied, I'm sure, with 40. English basket counts. The All-Star game is history. Who will be the MVP? And it'll be a great show, whoever it is. Jordan's parents are coming down. That'll give you a hint. The East wins, and we'll be back in Chicago in just a moment. Right now, let's go to Pat O'Brien at center court. Pat.
Thank you, Dick. Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest player in the world today has a Chicago address. His name is Michael Jordan, our MVP for the 38th annual All-Star Game. For the presentation, here's NBA Commissioner David Stern.
Michael, I know you enjoyed your weekend in a League of Stars and a Game of Stars. You were the star of stars. Congratulations on being the 1988 All-Star MVP.
It's your trophy. Go ahead. One more presentation. Bob Toledo from Miller Brewing Company.
Michael, on behalf of the Miller Brewing Company and Miller Lite, congratulations for being selected the MVP. And on behalf and in your name, we're going to contribute $5,000 to the Thurgood Marshall Black Education Month. Congratulations.
Thank you, Bob. How was your weekend, Michael?
It was great. I think it started off well. I'd like to thank the NBA for bringing the All-Star game to the city of Chicago. I think the fans are great, and I think everybody in the NBA and fans from all over the United States can see how much I love to play in Chicago.
Your parents are behind you. Congratulations. Let's go back to you, Dick.
Thank you very much, Pat. So for Billy Cunningham, Pat O'Brien, and James Brown, this is Dick Stockton saying so long from Chicago Stadium, where the East wins the All-Star game.
Scotty first. A rookie on the ballot is unusual. Scotty has had an obvious rise in his basketball life, both in physical stature and in his play. Did you ever, in your wildest dreams in Central Arkansas a year ago, think you would be standing here with your name on an All-Star ballot?
Well, no, I'm just glad just to get the opportunity to be able to play in the NBA, and also this opportunity for me to get a chance to get my name on the ballot, you know, to have a chance or opportunity to get into the All-Star game, and I just want to thank the league and everyone for it.
Ahead to Jordan, after Pippen for the dunk.
Well, last year, Charles rolled out all-star numbers rebounding-wise. He had over 1,000 rebounds and led the league in that department in total, in terms of total rebounds. So, Charles, now you have an opportunity, perhaps, to play in an all-star game.
Hello. First, I'd like to say hello. Well, I would like to play last year, but I didn't have enough votes. So this year, my name back on there, so I hopefully get some votes. I don't like just see my name on the ballot every year. So I hope all y'all get together and give me some votes. And I would like to play an All-Star game once in my life. And I hope this be the year because it's in Chicago, you know, so I can really show. Thank you.
The ball to Scottie Pippen. He steps in lane, fakes on Moses, lead-in shot, bank no. Charles Oakley lays it in. As has been mentioned, Michael, of course, led everybody in voting last year and set a record in the process. 1,141,733 votes were cast for Michael Jordan.
If I can stand throughout the half of the season without being hurt, I will be back for the dunking contest again. I'm glad it's in Chicago, so I won't have to work quite as hard. I think the fans are going to enjoy it. It's a fun weekend, and I'm very proud that I had the chance to do it 3 years and hopefully get the chance to do it my 4th year.